And I wanted to do a haul today because OM goodness, I am so torn on doing a happy planner versus a bullet journal. So I've decided to try both this year, and I did a survey on our group on Facebook, and a lot of people said I should do the happy planner. Some people said I should do both. Barely anyone said I should just bullet journal. But I really want to stick to bullet journaling because I want people to do bullet journaling if that's what they want to do, and I want to walk you guys through how I would do it. But after going to Creativation and meeting the team that does Create 365 and seeing their booth, I just really want to try it. So I know I love bullet journaling too. Hi guys. From Brazil, I think you're winning for the furthest away. Oh wait, Scotland. I don't know how far away either one is. But we're at home today. I just kicked the heater on, so it's blasting like right on me. So hopefully I don't start sweating like a pig in this video. But I was like, oh my gosh, I got so much cute stuff. I'm not gonna tell you, okay, obviously the planner is for the planner, but I got a bunch of other cute stuff. And it's kind of like a teaser, but I'm not gonna tell you what they're for. Aw, thank you. You work in Auntie Tay, life's complete. So I'm not going to tell you what they're for because it's a super big surprise. I'm working on a very awesome video for my Disney freaks out there. But I'm not going to tell you what it's for, and this is only the tip of the iceberg. So, hi from Utah. I really love Happy Planner. I'm in Idaho, an hour from the Canadian border. I still think Scotland and Brazil are, well, Brazil's probably closer than Scotland, actually. Brazil's like down Scotland. You have to go across the whole like ocean. I don't know. So I just wanted to hang out with you guys today. Has it started for y'all? Can't wait. I voted for Moana. Yes. So they're good. So I asked the Disney patrons about personally doing like stickers and printables and stuff like that. So this actually has to do with something else, which I have dropped a lot of hints about and have talked about, but I don't think you guys are going to understand the severity of the video that I'm working on until it actually comes out. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. So, yeah, I love teasing you guys, but at the same time, I don't like actually telling you guys because once I say I'm gonna do something, the universe just like throws like all these blocks in my way and then I end up not doing it. So you convinced me to start bullet journaling. I just started on Tuesday, overwhelmed and excited. Yeah, guys, so like my bullet journal is my best friend right now. But I started, so like you guys know that I got this journal and I didn't want to put it to waste. So I'm using this as my design journal. So like if I come up with an idea for my videos, I draw in here. And you guys might have seen a sneak peek on Instagram of what I'm working on. And there might be some things in this haul that have to do with that. But like I said, you guys won't fully understand what the video is until the video actually comes out. That's all you're gonna get from there. A bullet journal is a journal that is just bullets. Like it's literally, I'll show you a blank page. It just has bullets in it, and it's got this really fun system where you do like an index in the front, and then my January is a hot mess. So I will show you guys like spreads from my January, but some of them were really cute. Some of them were just more practical, and I tried out like different spreads. Like this was my December spread, and this was when I first started, and I got crazy. Like this is the one I'm on this week, but it's really functional, but it's also really fun. So, but what I'm finding is like I either have to be fun or functional, but it's really hard to do both for me. So then I just started jotting down lists. So I'm like trying to figure out exactly how I want to utilize the planner system and what I want to do. So yeah, Kentucky, y'all. So okay, with that, I'll start with the planner stuff. So we'll start with Michael's. I went and I got the punch because if you guys didn't know, the small, the classic, and the large are all the same punch. Even though like the large punch is longer, the distance between the rings is all the same. So this one was cheaper, so I just went ahead and got this one with my 50% off coupon. And I got the punch because I want to integrate a lot of my printables into the Happy Planner if we do end up going the Happy Planner route. And I'm also trying minimalism, so it's really going against my whole minimalistic lifestyle to have like 4 different planners. But for your guys' sakes, I'm pulling up my sleeves. That was just because I did that. And I'm gonna try them because I want you guys to know what I think and all that. Mommy, what do you want to make? Okay, so then I got, so a lot of this stuff was on sale. I kind of, the lady offered to do this, but a lot of the stuff was on sale, and then somebody else put some of the stuff that wasn't on sale in that spot. So she honored it and was like, I'll give you the 50% off, but I would have just come back later when they were 50% off and bought them anyways. So I really didn't get a better deal than what I should have. And then I think, yeah, so I ended up spending, these were all like between $5. So what I was originally gonna do was just pick what I wanted and buy the rings and make my own planner. Then I went to go find the rings at Michael's and they didn't have the rings. So then I was gonna go to Hobby Lobby today, and long story short, I bought a bunch of stuff at Hobby Lobby for other things that I'm working on. I think we're trying to cover all the states in one video. Yeah, everyone tell me where you're from so we can see if we've knocked out as many states as we can. Any Alaska, any, I know Alaska just had a earthquake, right? So if you are in Alaska, I'm praying for you guys. There's Alaska Mommy Vlogger is actually a YouTuber that I follow, and they're fine, but she just said that they had a big earthquake. So I got the bullet journal, well, I got the grid / lined paper. I'm not sure if they're selling the bullet journal sheets. One of these is from one that I actually opened, but then I was like, you know what? I want to do a haul. So I got the lined and bullet journal sheets because I want to incorporate bullet journaling into it. I'm gonna probably keep a lot of my, we call that, what do you call them? Collections. You call them collections in bullet journaling. So if you have a bullet journal, if you usually have your collections. So I want to keep those. I want to keep that going. Then I bought this one, which is what does it say? Your vibe attracts your tribe, and it comes with the monthlies, and they're not dated, so I can use them. So I also debated using my Happy Planner to work backwards and my bullet journal to work forward. So my bullet journal to like live out life, and my Happy Planner to kind of like scrapbook the year and then work my way back until I could like eventually all of my planners into scrapbook styles. Still debating if that's what I want to do, but I'm going to be processing that with you guys in the planner club as much as I can. Then I got this one I'm really excited about, the home planner for the household, and it's got some cookie on it. I made carbless peanut butter cookies last night, and they were amazing, and I'm surprised there's still some left. But all it is almond flour, 2 eggs, Splenda, and peanut butter. And you bake it at 350 for 10 minutes. Amazing, like amazing. Okay, so this one is the home planner. It's kind of hard to tell what's in all of these, but it shows up there. So I got that one, and all of these were supposed to be 50% off. I didn't realize they weren't, but she gave me 50% off all of them. And then I got a cover. So this has 3 covers in it. So I don't know if I'm ready to commit to the hardcover, even though I want to buy it and I want to iron on glitter gold iron onto it and make it adorable because duh, that's adorable. But I'm not sure if I want to commit to a hardcover yet because I want to try out the system, and I really wanted to do a DIY planner. But and then I got these, which are the pockets. So it comes with all those pockets, which I'm excited about because it's hard to think about how you can store things in this Happy Planner. But the more I looked into it, the more I got excited about it. The one thing I'm worried about is not having a spot to put my business cards. But I think we could DIY something up really simple, maybe with some acetate, that cute acetate from Cricut. Air 2 or Maker. Well, it just depends what you want to do. I would watch the What Machine is Best for You video, just so you know like what you're getting into. Obviously the Maker's the best, and you can't go wrong with the Maker, but the Air 2 is amazing. So that's what I'm thinking about. It's getting the Explorer 2, but I don't really care about the Bluetooth ability. So is the Explorer Air the number? No, so the Explorer Air and the Explorer Air 1 are the same without the Bluetooth. The Explorer Air 2 has 2 times, it can cut 2 times as fast. So you guys are telling her that, and I love you guys for that. But Air 2 does not, it does cut fabric, but the Air 1 and the Explorer cut the same amount. So watch that video, it'll go into details on what I'm talking about. So then I got another month, I think it's like a 6-month not dated, because I did not want them dated because I want to kind of maybe work backwards with this stuff. So then I also got, okay, so then that was all from Michael's, and then I'll continue, that's all I got at Michael's. So yeah, so that's all I got at Michael's. I went strictly yesterday to get planner stuff. I wanted to make my own happy planner. They did not have the discs. So then I was like, okay, I've got to go to Hobby Lobby. So then I made a list of all the stuff I needed at Hobby Lobby, and then now flash forward to today, I got a bunch more stuff, which we'll go into, but I bought this because the rings themselves were like $10. Sorry. But I could get a whole, so I got this for 40% off because I used my coupon, which I think if they're 50% off, you can get a better deal, but I wanted to get moving on some of this stuff. So I got it for 40% off, and it came with the rings. It also comes with an undated planner, so duh, I've got extra now. And then also some more fun stickers, because who can't ever not use enough stickers? So now I have extra covers, I have extra months, I have extra stuff so we can play around with them. I can do a lot of DIYs for you guys. I can do a lot of print and cut stickers. So I basically just wanted to set up, even if it wasn't a planner that I was gonna use, I wanted to set up kind of a mock planner so that I could teach you guys things that I come up with and ideas and stuff. Anna is a Happy Planner user, so she's been dying for me to jump on the Happy Planner board. I'm not gonna lie, the one reason, I think I've told you guys this, that I'm not the biggest fan of it, and why I have not actually committed to the Happy Planners, because I'm not a big fan of the discs. They are kind of bulky, and they seem like they will get in my way a lot, in my purse or whatever. But everybody who uses it says that they're not that big of a deal, and I think they came out with metal ones, and I want metal ones, I think. So I'm really excited about that. And then also the amount of time it takes to pull pages out and put pages back in, I was kind of weary about, because I used the recollections, and now I use like the Webster's and the bullet journal. So you can really fast and easily take out what you don't need and what you do need, or add things too. So make sure you guys are telling us where you're from, which state, because we are trying to see if we've got all 50 states here. You guys let me know if there's someone not from that state, so you guys can say it and say, we don't have someone from here. So it's fast and easy to change out. Yeah, so that's what everyone keeps saying. And I did watch, oh, I wish I would knew her name, but I watched this one YouTuber, Nevada, Tennessee, Canada, Louisiana. So Canada's just like one big state, right? I don't know anything about Canada. I do want to go to Canada eventually. Florida, Colorado, Texas, Oregon, Texas. Hey, Brittany, here from Texas. So I don't remember what I was saying, but oh yeah, I was watching a girl, and she was, you know, she was taking 6 months out and then putting them in a new one, and she did it pretty fast. Mind you, the video was sped up, but it didn't look too hard. So that's all the planner stuff I got to actually start. I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I literally did go out and purchase stuff that I was interested in, because I'm gonna be possibly doing some stuff with Create 365, and like, I always want to be as genuine as possible with what I use. So I want you guys to know if like I actually am using that system, or if I'm just trying that system out, or if I absolutely love that system. So I'm gonna really be doing like a lot of reviews on that and making sure you know. I am super excited about this because Anna and I were designing a cut file on Cricut, which is great, but this, Hannah, she actually does videos. Hannah, not Anna. Hannah actually does videos on the Happy Planner YouTube channel, so you guys should check out the Happy Planner YouTube channel. And we met her at the event, and her journals, and she has like the journals, she has the planners, because that's her job, like to have that stuff, and that's amazing. But hers look amazing, like so much fun. So we were flipping through all of her stuff, and I was like, okay, I want a Happy Planner, and they have like the recipe book and all that. So Massachusetts. Okay, so on with what else I bought. To be clear, bullet journal is an analog system. It's not the paper or book. Kind of, yes. So yeah, you can do bullet journal system in anything. So I can do it in my Happy Planner. I could just buy all their bullet journals and their covers, and I could make my own bullet journal. It does not have to be a specific book. This is like the top of the best one that everyone uses, which I'm surprised no one has come out with more bullet journals in the, you know, as it's growing, but I do love it. So Kentucky, like I said, this is the one from personalplanner.com. It's kind of hard to see it, it's super bright. And you can get custom covers with your pictures. This is just one of their generic covers, and I put Auntie Tay on it. And then, yeah, so now I'm actually using a bullet journal from Personal Planner, a bullet journal from Leuchtturm, and the Happy Planner. So those are my 3 that I've committed to through 2018. Who knows if I'll add more. And I'll let you guys know, like, if one just goes kerplutz, like my Erin Conjuring Planner has like the end of it gone, and they actually sent me that. I would probably never buy a planner that expensive. So that is one thing that is really exciting about this, is like you can get the whole kit for 15 bucks. Like this was 35, but it was 40% off. So you could get it for cheaper than that too. I've seen them on Amazon and stuff like that. So, hi Hunter, you're gonna knock over my whole system. Okay, so have you ever sold on Etsy? If so, was it worth it? Yes, I have sold on Etsy. I actually had a locket business for a while, and I was selling it on Etsy. And Financial Fridays are going to start up soon, and that is actually one of my topics. So I'll just read you guys like 3 of, so like I said, this is my video planning book for the year. And hello, scrap crafters. So Financial Fridays / entrepreneurial series. One of those, I know it's in here, is how to sell on Etsy and then move on from Etsy. So as an Etsy seller, I always encourage people to start on Etsy, use it as a platform to gain traction and then build your brand, and then eventually you want to move on from Etsy. I'm not sure if Etsy would agree with that, but I agree with that, and I will tell you why in that video. But there's lots of stuff in here, and my husband is gonna help me with that series because we both are very passionate about it. He teaches, or he leads Financial Peace University, the Dave Ramsey program at our church. So he actually sent me a picture of our debt jar. We have a jar that started out about this size, and people would cut up their credit cards and put it in it. And then he went up to like a jar like this big, and now that's full. So he was like, let's do a DIY video on a new debt jar for the church, and we'll do like the baby steps or talk about the baby steps. So that'll be one of those videos. Still debating if I want to do those live because they are very structured, and I want to have like, make sure I cover all the bases and not be like so scatterbrained how we are when we're here partying all live. But definitely I'm gonna start doing them. So there's, just to give you an idea, one topic is like researching your goals. Another one is learning when to quit or push through, like if it's a business that is just not having it, or if it's just, that's like the actual like ebbs and flows of a business. Getting over fear and going ahead and, you know, starting your business, going to school without debt, starting a business without debt, how to stop spending money, why do I choose to give some of the money that I make? So stuff like that. There's lots of topics, and I'm super excited about that series because, like I said, when we're going live, it always turns into that. Crazy how I end up on your channel while I'm doing baby steps. Yay, that's awesome. Yeah, so it's a God thing that you're here, because it's a God thing, period, that I even am having this push to do this, because you guys keep asking me and I'm not telling you guys, and then it's really always been on my heart to kind of do something financially on YouTube, which is a little different, but we're gonna build it into the crafting world, because I know that with the crafting world, a lot of you guys want to do business with it, and why not fund your crafting if you can make some money, you know? So finally catching you live, so exciting. I'm in college and want to start a business, but don't know what I want to sell while using the Cricut. Okay, yeah, so that series is gonna be amazing for you. I'm thinking we'll do some live Q&A and stuff, or I'll start a group on Facebook where you guys can ask your questions so I can answer all of the questions that you have, because I know on here it kind of gets hard when everyone's asking questions, and then I get scatterbrained and crazy. What you chewing? Okay, that's your toy. I always have to check. He's getting really good at only chewing his toys now and not just like going and grabbing anything he wants. Okay, so the first thing that I got besides planners was all of these fun felts and papers at Hobby Lobby. So I got this one. Look at it, it's so pretty. It's got like gold. It has like a gold mesh over a blue glitter, and then a blue glittery one. So these are kind of like leather, like fake leather with glitter on them, right? It's so pretty. So my goal is to find fabric like this, but it's kind of hard, especially at Hobby Lobby. They don't carry super glittery stuff like this. You're speaking my life right now. You are what I need in my life. Yay, I'm so glad I can be in your life. I love the blue, I know. Okay, so then there's gold. This one also has a mesh over it, like the blue. It has like a crisscrossy mesh, and then there's glitter underneath it. So it's kind of like scales, but kind of just like gold. So that's really exciting. Then I got some blue felt. Yay, this is gonna not stay blue. It's gonna be fun. And then I didn't actually have a plan for these, but now I do because they're so cute. So I went ahead and got these three, which these are 77 cents. And I've noticed that these don't very often go on sale. Yes, these are all at Hobby Lobby. Everything from here on out is gonna be from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so then I got three of these in three different colors. These are in the wedding section, and they're not very bendable, but they're nice and thick and they're glittery. So I got a black and a gold and a silver. These are originally $5 and they're on sale right now for 50% off. So if you didn't know how Hobby Lobby works, and it's so genius because then I have to go there every week, is everything goes on sale, and then the next week every other thing goes on sale. So everything goes on sale, but it'll be every other week usually. And then on Saturdays, sometimes they overlap. So sometimes Saturday nights you can hit it where everything's on sale, but that just depends on if they've taken their stuff down, their sale signs down and stuff. But they'll honor it if the sale thing is always up. You always have sales when, they always have sales when I'm broke. Yeah, so they always have sales. Just be aware, and don't ever buy if it's not on sale, but don't buy it just because it's on sale. Does that make sense? Because it's always gonna be on sale every other week. So like I went and there was a lot of, the Happy Planner stuff was not on sale. Hence why I only got one of the Happy Planner things from Hobby Lobby, because I got the big thing and used my coupon. And then next week I'll go back if I need anything else, and I'll get Happy Planner stuff if it's on sale. But like I said, the felt and stuff like that, I rarely see like the little kid craft, like the, not like the kid craft boxes, but like the little kid stuff, like felt and pom-poms, like, which I really need pom-poms, but I'm gonna wait it out and see. Okay, so then I got, everything was on sale pretty much, unless I thought that it doesn't go on sale. So then I got some thick wire, which we've used before for some DIYs. I got it in black and silver. I wanted more black, but they only had one left, so I only got one. And then I got some hair, which I feel really weird about buying hair. I just do. It's fake, so it's doll hair. But I got 2 packets of that for something special. But I also thought, you know what, if you didn't want to pay, I think these were on sale too. They're originally $2.50 each, so like $1.75 if they are on sale. If you didn't even want to pay that, you could buy a doll from the thrift store that's like still got decent hair, and you can cut its hair off. I thought about that because I went to the thrift store right after this to look for some storage stuff, but I did not know about Hobby Lobby, and I live there. Yeah, so just make sure you're buying stuff. You just have to go every other week or try to go on a Saturday evening. Then I got a bandana, and I was really bummed that their bandana selection went down. I wanted the cow print bandana. Unless they moved it, and I just couldn't find it. These are on an end cap now, and all they have are like the classic ones. What in the world are you gonna do with hair? Like I said, I wanted to do a haul because I'm like, they are not gonna know what is coming to them, because I bought so much random stuff, and it's generally for the same thing, but you guys, you'll know eventually. So they only have like the classic bandanas, and so seasonal bandanas now. So did they come out? I don't know. They usually have a whole slew of bandanas, and I wanted the cow print, and there's a couple other ones that I really wanted, but I did need that one, so I was glad they still had those. And then I got this tiara, which is in the wedding section, and this was 50% off. So this was $7, even 50% off. But it's for someone special for a special occasion. So I was like, I can handle it. And then I got crochet hooks in pink and purple, not to be used with crochet. For the hair, I'm gonna give you a hint. This will not be paired with the hair. Just to let you know, it's not on the same project. And neither are the crochet hooks. This is a whole other project. But they all go together. They all go together. Oh, there's something else in here. And then I got lots of ribbon, because ribbon's 50% off. So I got this ribbon, which I think we've used a lot before. And then I got white yarn, which will not be used with the crochet hooks, just letting you know. So white yarn, I'm really excited about this one too. And then I got lots of ribbon, which I didn't intend to get, but it was on sale. And then of course my wheels were turning. So I got blue and white stripes, this really cute floral, and then this really cute floral. So I get my bandanas from Walmart and make baby bibs. Yeah, so there's other places I can get bandanas, but the cow print was specifically, and the felt, they didn't have cow print felt, which is why I wanted felt, and then I started looking at the other felt that I didn't need, and then I got that. So what type of random stuff is all this, LOL? What masterpiece is Auntie Tay making? Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna continue to give you guys sneak peeks of stuff all for the next couple months. This video that I'm working on is gonna take me a while. I'll probably be back. It'll be out, I don't know when, but it's gonna be out. Crocheting as I'm watching you. And then I got this fun yarn, and I got these beads, which is pearls on a string, which I can't remember what my plan was for these ones, but I'll remember because I have it written down. So I smell mixed media project coming. It's definitely mixed media, but it's not one of those like wacko mixed medias. It'll make sense when it all comes out. But I literally just left Hobby Lobby 30 minutes ago and stood in the ribbon aisle trying to figure out what I could make with ribbon. Oh, you always need pearls. Yep. I'm looking for elephants. Anyone know where to find some? What kind of elephants? Like just elephant themed decor or elephants? Yeah. So next week I'm gonna go back, and I guess I'll do another haul next week because this is only half of what I needed for the project because I bought all the stuff that was on sale. And then I made note of everything else I need, and I will go back next week. Do you have a how you started YouTube video? I don't, but that will be a part of the Financial Fridays. Financial Fridays have not started yet, but that is on here. And how I personally started YouTube, my journey to get to YouTube, my journey is very long, and it's very, whoa. I was like writing it out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I got to YouTube, but I got here and I'm happy about it. So yeah, so that will be coming up too. So I can't wait for the Financial Fridays. I can't either. I'm geeky. I love that stuff. I love numbers. I love working with finances. And like my husband and I'm super transparent about it. He is too. But like literally people will ask us for advice and we're like, okay, how much do you make? How much debt do you have? Okay, how much is your car worth? How much do you, like, how much do you need to, like, how much are you owe on your house? Are you upside down? Like, we just, like, I'm super transparent about it because I'm like, if you're gonna if you want help, you need to be transparent. So, have I ever worked with chipboard before? Not specifically, and it's not my favorite thing to work with. So, I don't necessarily go out on a limb and, like, try that if I'm not excited about it, but I could try it if there was something that I needed it for. I can't wait. So many exciting things coming to your channel. Yes, I am excited. When do Financial Fridays start? So Financial Fridays, depending if they're going to be live, will start sooner than later. We might jump on today's Thursday, so we might jump on tomorrow and do one. If not, they will probably start next week if they're going to be live, which I'm thinking live is fun, but I just really will have to like have it written out, like everything I need to say. So is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, thank you. I thought so. I was like, is it Wednesday or is it Thursday? I'm so screwed up, okay? Because I was at Creativation on Monday, so I came home and thought yesterday was Monday because the kids went to school and like I wasn't here on Monday, so I didn't see them go to school on Monday. So I'm like, okay, kids are back in school, but then Landis was sick, so she stayed home yesterday, so it kind of feels like Monday again. But my thing that I go to on Tuesday nights every week is now moved to Wednesday just for this week. So I'm like, okay, Wednesday's my cleaning night. Like I usually like cook and clean and do all that Wednesday evening, but it feels like Tuesday night. So half of today felt like Monday and half it felt like Friday. Yeah, so I'm with you. I am all over the place, confused, especially after going to that event. Creativation looked like fun. It was very fun. It was very fun. If I was going as just a human, which I am a human, but if I was going just as like someone not necessarily in the crafting world and not looking for business, it would have been amazing. They had make and takes at every table, and then the next day they had different make and takes. So if you're in the creative world where you just want to go to that event, I will let you guys know. I did not know it was going to be that fun for just the random public. I thought it was going to be more like a marketing event, but it was a marketing event, but it was also a really fun event. I would actually recommend to you if you like literally, I could have left with tons of DIYs that I created that day and shot them and whatever. But my goal while I was there, hold on, someone wants a shout out, Amanda P. Can anyone go to that event? So yes, I did not realize that anyone could go to that event. It is done by, crap, I should know this because I'm a part of the organization now, but it's put on by the organization. If you're in the crafting industry, you can become a part of this organization and then you get to go and you can bring friends. But for the general public, you can go. They have all these like crafting classes that you can pay to go to, which if you're in the crafting world and you can prove that like you have a blog or something like that, you can get in a little bit cheaper. And then the classes, which we didn't take any, are a little bit cheaper. So you could go to like those and you could go to the tables. Like, so there were some that were doing like wallets. Like you made a wallet and puff painted it with their puff paint and then you took the wallet home. And then like Laura DIY had hers, which was like a little makeup bag. And I think if I was more prepared, I maybe would have gone and shot some of those for you guys. They were pretty self-explanatory DIYs. They were more for just like demonstrating the product and then you get something really fun to take home. But that part was really cool. So I would definitely recommend. I've never been to this event, so I didn't want to tell you guys like, hey, come meet me at this event, come do this thing. I had no idea what it was gonna be. And honestly, like the first couple days of it were a little different. Hunter needs his daily hug. Hi, buddy. But don't knock my camera over and don't eat any of my new craft supplies, please. I love you. Yes, I do. Where's your favorite place to purchase your shirts and clothing items? Also, totally, sorry, I just poked you in the eye. Need an event in Oklahoma. I know. So it used to be in Anaheim. It will definitely be in Phoenix, Arizona next year because they told me they have a lease for 3 years and they did it last year, this year, and next year. So will Creativation come to the UK? Probably not. There were a ton of UK people there. This might seem really weird, and don't think I'm weird for this, but I fell asleep hearing British voices in my head. There were that many people from the UK there. I don't know why, but it's almost like when like you close your eyes and you see something and you still see it. That's how it was. Like I literally heard British voices, and I was like, there's a lot of people there from the UK. So I used to go when I owned a dollhouse and miniature store. It used to be just for retailers and wholesalers. Yeah, so I thought that it was more for the crafting world too, like people in the crafting business. So one of the reasons I went and our goal was to just meet the creators of some of our favorite crafters and then also to learn about some new products. But really, I wanted to go shake hands with the people who I have in my craft room every day. Mod Podge. Please don't knock my camera over. You know, don't do that. Can you get down, please? Where's your ball? Go get your ball. This is my life. Will it come to New York? Probably not. It's not really a touring event, but it definitely is a fun event if you wanted to go to it. But it's free, but you have to pay like your dues to be in the organization. So I'm not, you can look it up, but how are your Disney plans? Yes, so I am slowly wrapping up like one chapter and then I'm moving on to Disney World planning, which I've kind of already started. But what type of Mod Podge do you use for the Minnie Mouse sweatshirt? Oh, that changed. Minnie Mouse sweatshirt to protect the glitter. Fabric Mod Podge is what I used. So they have specific Mod Podge for fabric. I just added a bunch of Mod Podge to my Amazon store for you guys to see all the different ones. I tried to add one of every single one. He wants the yarn. That's what he sees. He sees the yarn up here and it's driving him nuts. He's like, I want to eat the yarn. Go get your ball. Ball, not yarn, ball. So yeah, Disney plans are gonna be starting soon, and I do totally appreciate all of your guys's, I see all the tips that you guys are sending. If you guys ever wanna message me, the best way is Facebook. So just to let you know, like, that's the best way. We try to get back to everyone on there, but like emailing and stuff like that can kind of get iffy. So Facebook Messenger is the best way. That didn't help. I put it in a plastic bag, huh? And now it's closer to you, and now you're... Can you not eat my yarn, please? Thank you. So, I decorated a shirt with the iron-on vinyl, but it's peeling off. Way to fix. You can just put a piece of fabric over it and iron it back on. I hope you mean actual iron-on, because this is the biggest dilemma people are having. And I see people all the time telling people to use vinyl to iron stuff on. It's not vinyl, and companies call it heat transfer vinyl and vinyl. They separate them, but it's a completely different product. It's not vinyl at all, and it's used completely differently. So that's where a lot of people get confused when they're doing it. So if you can get used to calling it iron-on and vinyl, it will really help you remember the difference, because you'll want printable iron-on for ironing things on, and you want printable vinyl for like vinyl projects. They're different. They work differently, even though we iron a lot of stuff onto stuff. But what type of fabric to fix iron on? Like a cotton. So like you just put the cotton over it and iron over it. So like just to protect your iron on from melting or anything, you don't want to go directly over it with an iron, but you can put just a protective layer and go back over it, and it should fuse back to the fabric. I used iron-on, but it came off in the wash. So wash everything inside out. Make sure that you really put it on. The Easy Press kind of helps with that. It definitely makes sure your iron-on is really good. But if you have an iron that's kind of like has iffy spots, or you didn't get it really good in some spots, it can peel up, but you just want to be sure. And if you have a business, the Easy Press or a heat press is always the best option, because that's going to get you like full pressure and full heat, even heat and all that. Can I use the transfer paper? Yeah, or parchment paper. Parchment paper is fine. HTV is iron-on. Okay, yes, I need to do a video on this. HTV is iron-on. HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl. So by saying HTV is iron-on, yes, but HTV is technically a really misleading name, because it's not actually heat transfer vinyl. It's like a heat transfer material that is not vinyl. And even if they're similar, they're applied differently, they're cut differently. So just getting it in your brain that like iron-on is here and vinyl is here, and not calling it heat transfer vinyl would kind of help you. Like I see people who are like, crap, I ruined everything because I forgot to flip it. And it's like, if you would think about iron-on as its complete separate entity and not call it heat transfer vinyl, I know it's so confusing, but it'll start to make sense the more you play with the product and get to know it. So how much longer is the live stream going to be? I don't know. We just love to hang out. I love to hang out with you guys. I do have a whole sink of dishes to do and some laundry to fold. So I probably should get going and figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff, because it's got to go to the office and be ready and stuff like that. So I cleaned the office finally. The office was a disaster. After Halloween and Christmas and January, I just was like, whoa, we made a mess in here. So I finally cleaned it, and I got that all clean before I went to Creativation. So now I have more crap to take to the office and put in there. I'm still confused about HTV and iron-on and when to use HTV now. Okay, so I am going to do a video on it because I see people saying it. Okay, so if you're shopping, I'm not sure what Silhouette calls it. So if you're shopping at like Expressions Vinyl or the other companies, which I'm debating, I need to email them and be like, can you please rename it to something else? And I know they won't do that. I'm not that cool. But just to let them know, you know, my inner complainer needs to come out. But for reals though, it's not just complaining. So you've got iron-on and you have vinyl. Okay, so Cricut calls it iron-on and vinyl for a very specific reason, because they're two different things. Iron-on is for fabrics, anything that you would iron stuff onto. So like anything that you would wash, think about it like that. If you could wash it, you're probably gonna iron it on. Vinyl is like a sticker. It's for hard surfaces and hard surfaces only, really. So this is where, I'm trying not to confuse you, the lines don't necessarily cross, although iron-on does work on hard surfaces. I love iron-on hard surfaces, hence a lot of people would use vinyl for this, but I used iron-on. A lot of people would use vinyl on their tumblers, but I used iron-on. And it's not like I took vinyl and ironed it on. I used iron-on and ironed it on. So other companies, iron-on is called HTV, or heat transfer vinyl, okay? So there's heat transfer vinyl, iron-on. I have a husband. Heat transfer vinyl, iron-on, and yeah, so they're different, okay? So, heat transfer vinyl and iron-on are the same thing. Sorry, you distracted me. And vinyl, okay? So vinyl is vinyl. They've got outdoor vinyl, indoor vinyl, whatever. Vinyl is vinyl. But iron-on is not vinyl, even though some companies call it heat transfer vinyl. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I need a moderator in here. I'm getting an easy press for Valentine's Day. So excited. Do I need to stock up on Teflon paper? You need to stock up on whatever you want to use that for, girl. No, you don't. With iron-on, that's a hard one because you can't test it on paper, but I would test little pieces at a time just to get used to it. So creative, it's actually called Creativation. I think some people are just getting typos and it's saying Creative Nation, but it's Creativation. What's the stream about? We are doing a haul and I'm done, so now we're just kind of hanging out. So if you want to see what I got, you can go back and watch it. If not, then we're just hanging out, talking, hanging out. Creativation. Yep, that's exactly what it's called. So, yeah, HTV is technically made of a polyurethane material. Yes, it's a different material than vinyl. It's not heat transfer vinyl. I think when they just started making it, they were like, let's just keep it the same. We'll call it vinyl and heat transfer vinyl. But then it really got confusing because people think that you can heat vinyl and you can't. You can, but it's not going to do anything to it and make it stick better. So HTV/iron-on has glue on it that actually melts and adheres, whereas vinyl's like a sticker and it's sticky all the time. Whereas iron-on, it's like a glue stick, like where you have to heat it to glue it on. So Cricut is live on Facebook right now explaining the difference. Oh, they are? Cool. Okay, so go watch that. I'm gonna get going. You guys can go check that out, watch their video. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Hi from Russia. Ooh, we got some faraway people. Fusible. Iron on a metal tumbler, not plastic. Yep, we don't want to iron on anything that is gonna melt. So there are some very hard plastics, like my lanyard that I did that in our last party, but all that. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on Wednesday morning. This is when live videos will be. There will either be a video or a live video on Wednesdays now. And it might just be us hanging out at my house. So yeah, and then Financial Fridays will start up soon and those will continue on Fridays. And we've got some other fun things, but I love you guys. See you later. Bye, Ginger. Bye, everyone.